look ready. Middle guy looks like he's gonna vomit everywhere. Middle guy, you good? Okay, good. Alright. Give it up for the middle and the sides. It's Cinematheque!
That was ridiculous. I don't even know what to say. What can you say about that even? I don't know where to start. How about the camera? The camera, they treated it like it was a whore. A MacArthur Park whore. I don't even know the gender. I don't even know if she has a dick or whatever. So careless with the camera. I mean, with all that money, couldn't my producer or someone say, wait, just a second, let's buy a tripod? Steady shots like that. Man. So careless. I mean, what? Fuck the tripod. This is not a cheap cruise in the Arctic. I don't even get sick. I feel sick. I actually feel sick, and I've been sick for a week. This film, this fucking film. Man. I can't believe them. They're actually going to go back to the social circles and say, look, man, that film was just so excellent. The critics were spot on. And they won't even know what made them think that it was so excellent. That's truly the troubling part of this. They'll say, oh, the characters were so great. What characters? I didn't see any characters. And they'll say something smart about the visuals. Well, of course they had great visuals. They shot in a truly beautiful place. I could give a toddler a flip cam and make the Latin quarter sing at night. Look, fuck the film. Forget the film. How about the people? I'm concerned about them. It's sad. It's honestly so sad. I'm emotional about it. Sorry, I don't get emotional. It's not to fit humanity or anything. Nobody's gonna die watching that trash. But they're not getting any better. And God knows we need the help. Am I right?
I thought it was fine.
Silence. Franklin does not turn around.
You did?
I don't share your critique.
And what's your critique?
Just watched it. I need to think about it. I don't have a knee-jerk reaction like you do. I like to be thoughtful.
I'm incredibly thoughtful. I thought about that for an hour and a half.
Exactly. You weren't even watching the film. I mean, the credits aren't even finished yet. It hasn't been a full 5 minutes since the film ended, and you've already acting like an asshole about it.
Because it's a terrible film.
If it's so terrible, why don't you just leave?
What?
Why don't you leave?
I like the credits.
Why do you like the credits?
Because I want to see exactly who made this awful colonial trash.
Colonial? It's not colonial. There was no colonization, no subjugation, only observation from distance. The distance of the camera, which you derived because of a sensitive stomach.
That's ridiculous. You're not ridiculous. But that, I mean, they take these people they know nothing about and shove a camera in their face, write some clever vernacular sentences, shake the camera about, and pass it off as authentic. Authentic to what? Can I ask you a question? Is authenticity best expressed by using a $10,000 camera poorly? Its work is what it really is. There are guys in Iran with little Sony camcorders who don't know how to set up their shots better than these kids. Why are you watching the credits? Why are you here?
I like to see who made it.
Are you kidding me?
I mean, these people spend months, years of their lives maybe working on this film, and I just think that deserves a few more minutes of my time. I came all the way out here, spent my money, sat here patiently, took something away. I can give them at the very least the credits.
I see.
Good.
Silence. Franklin takes a brief look back.
Do you come here a lot?
God.
I'm just asking. I never see you. That's why I'm asking. I come here a lot.
I come here a lot too.
I never seen you.
I've seen you.
Why didn't you say anything?
I have.
You haven't.
You've ignored me.
I don't ignore you.
Then what do you call it?
Avoidance.
Avoidance.
Sorry.
Silence.
What have you seen here?
I see everything here.
No, but like, what's film specifically?
I see every film they show here specifically.
How long have you been doing this?
A few years. There was definitely a time when I thought I got something significant out of it. I thought everything I saw was important, even the really trashy films. Films I've seen hundreds of times, that I even had at home. When everything about my life was going to hell, I came here and made the best of it by investing in what other people were trying to tell me. I had this rabid obsession with trying to figure out what the writers and directors really meant, and that if I could figure it out what the message was, what the point of it all was, I would be better for it. Figuring out the film would somehow translate into being able to figure out my own life.
That
which
sort of makes sense.
no, it does not.
And now?
I came to realize how self-important that was, and concluded that I just come here to see movies.
How's your life?
We could have left after the film. Why didn't you leave?
Should I?
Franklin, please.
Franklin turns around, digs a note out of his pocket.
Just drop that out of your pocket.
I don't have any pockets.
He throws a note at her. Wherever it lands, she picks it up and takes it back to her seat. Opens it, she laughs. Put it in her purse.
You're not gonna write back?
Nope.
Maybe you forgot how this works. See, I draw cartoon animal and you draw as poop.
Stop.
Nothing.
That is so sick.
Don't pretend like you never happened.
It did. It did happen.
She laughs with relief.
You are, and I mean this sincerely, the best cartoon poop drawer in North America.
No, stop.
And I would say that lightly. I mean it, Alice. I've never found someone who can draw a cartoon unicorn poop like you. I mean, it was so vibrant. The sparkles, genius. Now please, draw the poop.
No.
Alice, I need you to draw the poop.
Maybe later. I don't know.
Pause.
I planned that for most of the movie.
I could tell.
It's really embarrassing.
It should be.
That's me.
Well, I'm me.
No, I'm mean. You're not mean, I am. I'm not such a nice person. A lot has changed. But I'm sure you can easily find a very vocal group of people who disagree.
Alice raises her hand.
You don't even know me now.
I did.
It's been a long time.
I don't buy that.
You know about what?
I mean, what I had for lunch is more distant than what happened a few years ago. 6 hours, 6 years. Try to tell me what happens.
I feel like there is. Are you trying to argue against time?
There isn't a difference.
Okay then, so what have you been doing with your
Makes a gesture.
Asshole! I don't know, I've been to a lot of therapy. It's relevant.
Nice.
2 days a week.
That's a lot.
And AA.
Aren't you young to be in AA?
Last thing you want to be is too old in AA. I have plenty of apology letters to write, but it's nothing compared to some people. I don't really need to go anymore. It has been 5 years. I just go to see people. The stability is nice.
Sure.
Do you see anyone?
Not at the moment.
Oh,
I mean, it's been a few months. We called it off. It just wasn't working out.
I know what that's like. Gone for like 9 of them.
9 boyfriends?
Therapists.
I thought you were asking about relationships.
Therapists.
I don't see one.
You should.
Silence. Franklin gets up, moves over the seats behind him, awkwardly with half intention.
I felt you in the back of my head watching the previews.
Yeah?
It's paralyzing.
Describe it to me.
It feels like my skin is on fire, and if I move, it'll burn even worse. It'll melt right off. But I have to move, or else I'll die. Which is why I'm moving right now.
You're not doing a very good job of it.
He's not.
I know. Clearly. I'm not doing it very well.
Franklin is behind a chair.
Try getting up. Try standing.
Aside.